Shaykh Nazim, I want to ask a question about American politics.
American politics?
Yes. In this country, according to newspapers, most Americans believe the number one problem in America is drugs. And more information every day shows that the police
Release?
The police.
Release?
Police.
Police release?
Are actually very often bringing drugs into the United States. Police should stop drugs, but instead are selling drugs. So in
Make it more clear.
The CIA, Central Intelligence Agency.
Colonies and
Yes, the Secret Service, big on top of everybody.
George Bush says war on drugs, so the police department must show that they are fighting drugs, so they push out so that they can arrest people. Then they show numbers for fighting drugs.
Yeah. What about that?
Well, sometimes even these people that are in government are helping the drugs to come into the country, into the United States.
it is easy for them because they control the law.
But the problem is not to stop it, because through every level of people, so many people are accustomed
Are what?
to drugs.
Yes.
Tiryaki ne derler?
Yes.
Addicted. Addicted.
Addicted.
No,
Even senior ones,
Yes.
they also addicted for that poison. Therefore can't be stopped.
True. Yes, I believe so.
Law is preventing, forbidding, but they can't put it in act,
Yes.
because if they are putting in act, what about for themselves?
Yes.
They are also addicted
Yes.
for
Yes.
that poison.
Yes.
That's his problem.
Yes. Now, this causes the drugs to be very expensive because the police can keep only certain people selling drugs, so they control the price, and it is very high because they control the price. Therefore, many people make a lot of money selling the drugs. If somebody can make money to sell the drugs, then if I want to make money selling drugs and I say, here, try this, it's good. Here, try this, it's good. If there is no money to make, then I don't try to get anybody else to take this drug. No reason. Is this true?
He is saying if people can buy drugs for little money, then he goes out of business. His tijara finished. If they can buy for less money.
If drugs are free, if drugs can be found free everywhere, then no money, no gangsters,
No
You know.
criminal activity.
no
And
criminal.
for gangsters, they are asking to leave. Gangsters,
Yes,
they are living for the sake of drugs. Gangsters, their lives, their high lives through drugs.
yes, that's right, that's right. And only because the drugs are illegal.
Drugs illegal, and even illegal, but officers of government, they are fearing from gangsters.
Yeah.
Gangsters, they may keep equipment, armored people,
Armed people.
armored people,
Yeah.
murderers,
Yeah.
with their money, they may keep them, they may rent them, they may buy them.
By them, by police also.
No doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. And police is also, he is in somewhere in London, one lady calling police
Oh yes.
to catch one of those gangsters, and he was a young person, and he was fearing and saying, that lady, why you are fearing? And he was saying, I am yet young and I am new married person. I can't enter, they may kill me. How I can run after them? And that police also, they are fearing. Either
Yes. Yes.
those people whom they are working on drugs, they may do everything with money. Why they are selling it high price? They are using money and also weapons.
Yeah.
May say to you, either you take this money and don't do anything, or if we are not taking this money and making as we like, our pistol
Yes.
may do what we need.
In Spanish, they call it plumo o plata. It means lead or silver.
Lead,
Lead
رصاص
bullet.
رصاص أو فضة سيدي.
Lead, plumo o plata.
huh?
In Spanish.
Either golden
Yes.
or
رصاص.
bullet.
Yes.
And who should say
Bullets.
bullet
Who should say
instead
both?
of golden?
Yes.
Let all of them die.
Yes. Therefore, they say that in America, it is the most violent country. Many people hurting each other on the street. Police say, and authorities say, 75 to 85% of the violence on this street is because people want money to buy drugs, expensive drugs.
No, that is true also.
Yeah.
That is true. Therefore, they are using every way to reach to drugs.
Yeah.
Every way. Men and women, young or old. They are using violence or using any way. There was a interview in New Mexico, and that person was asking me about that, and I am saying, as long as governments not taking care for common people to make laws to work, it is impossible to change America or the whole world. And our world, it needs for a common changing from A to Z.
Yes.
Every foundation must be changed from A to Z. No any foundation on right base.
And Shaykh, because we have so much violent crime in the streets, and because everybody is so afraid of drugs, the police keep saying we have to have more and more power. Give us more and more money, give us more and more power. We have to fight drugs, we have to fight drugs. And the problem only gets worse.
they haven't given. They can't be given. As we said,
Can't help.
there is another government governing governments.
Yeah.
That secret power
Uh-huh.
threatening them
Mm-hmm.
not to give
Mm.
much more authority to police,
Mm.
not to be given police much money.
Mm.
No. Keep them to be in need for us. Police must fear from us, not we fearing from police.
Ah, yeah. I
That
wish,
is problem.
I wish they
Police
would-
fearing from them, they are not fearing from police. How you can be able to stop it?
Yeah.
Everywhere this same. Police fearing from devils, devils not fearing from police. I remember when I was 7, 8, 9 years old, Cyprus, big island, only 200 police was looking after 300,000 people. And if people saying police coming, when police coming, people they were running to their homes and closing their doors and fearing. There was haybat. What is haybat?
Respect of the law, wasn't it?
Respect of the law on policemen. Now, who looking after police? Hitting them, kicking them, even killing them. And so many police, thousands of policemen.
Yeah.
They can't do anything
Right.
because police fears from devils. Devils not fearing from police.
Uh-huh.
Finish. Therefore I am saying from A to Z must be changed, every foundation.
Would it help the United States in America?
And
Would it help us if they only make drugs legal? Finish with laws about drugs. Just make it legal.
Shaykh Ibrahim,
What would happen? What would be the hal, the condition, if the government in the United States took away criminality from drugs? In other words, anyone that wants to use drugs,
Make it free.
they can do it if they want.
So no money
No
to
punishment,
criminals.
no prison, no laws against
So
using
relevant
drugs.
everywhere.
That is one thought.
in Turkey, before this government coming,
Before Ataturk,
now near
This one.
this government,
Who's that?
that happened a cup, 1980, cup, coup, oh, 1980, and a new president, he became prime minister that time. That generals, they take power, then giving to civil government, and civil government when Turgut Özal, now president, he was prime minister, and he so many laws was preventing everything, particularly that Marlboro,
cigarette?
famous cigarette, Marlboro. It was forbidden, and so many kaçak,
Smugglers.
Uh-huh.
Smugglers.
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 smuggling.
Yeah,
The
smugglers.
smugglers, they are taking so much money and selling it. When he coming, making it free everywhere.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Finish.
Now one treatment to leave government everything free.
Ah.
Drugs free, selling and buying. Finish. Police, that heavy burden going from them.
Alhamdulillah.
And gangsters, no work. Finish.
Finish.
Yes.
Tired.
Yes.
Their hegemony finished. Their kingdom falling down. And people should be fed up.
Yeah.
Because it should be so easy to reach to it. Should be, but such a permission government can't give. Because gangsters, they are not giving permission to government to say this. No, because they know that no life for them after.
That's right.
They say that there's more money being made in the drugs than at least 90% of the governments in the world have. More money
Coming to government.
coming to the gangsters in the drugs than most economies in
Big business.
countries.
Big
Big business, biggest business in the world.
Biggest Trump in California.
That is well known, but devil's kingdom never giving a authority to governments to bring such a law
an end
to
to
make
the-
it free. Make it free also to plant.
In Holland, hashish, marijuana are legal to own and to grow, but if you have more than 28 grams, then they catch you because they think you're selling. So no money from selling, but can own, can grow. You never hear from Holland that it is a wild country.
Because it is first wisdom for mankind. If a person, if something prohibited from man runs after it. As that is first habit from mankind. Adam and Eve prohibited from that tree of hashish. I don't know. It's not hashish, but we may say. But they ran on it. Everything was halal, only one prohibited and ran on it.
Yeah.
Therefore, if they are losing that wisdom, governments, to say it is free, as Turks did now, before currency,
Money
Current.
huh,
Now, government.
no, currency, huh? Bank currency was in limits, prohibited to carry foreign monies. What you are saying, currency?
Currency. Yes.
Currency. Now he came, he said that free,
Shaykh Nazim.
and banks giving free, and everyone has free going inside money, free coming outside, and nothing happened, no damaged country as before, when they are forbidding everything. Therefore, from first wisdom for mankind, if government making it free, then it should gain a whole nation. Unless they are forbidding, it should be for the benefit of gangsters' kingdom, not for them and not for nation.
The American government is making paper money with metal fibers, little metal in it, detectable by airport metal detectors. Government is also saying if you have more than $1,000 in your pocket, it is evidence of criminal activity. They call you a criminal if you have more than $1,000 in your pocket. And soon they will be able to detect it electronically. And they have the legal ability to take your money. Just take it. And don't even charge you with a crime. Just take your money. They do this in the United States of America. Subhanallah.
Why they are doing this?
Because they say, if you have $1,000,
He must be selling drugs.
probably selling drugs. And there is a law saying that if you make money or buy a house, helping to buy your house with drug money, they can take your money, they can take your house, they can take your car. And don't even have to charge you with a crime. Just say, we suspect you, and take it.
Useless laws
Oh, yes.
and harmful laws.
Harmful. Yeah.
They are not taking nishan, aim to a real point. They are wasting their time like this, like that. And real aim on gangsters. They can't do anything. They are using some nonsense laws for harming people,
Yeah.
innocent people.
And in the United States, most people, everybody believes the war on drugs. Everybody still thinks number one problem is drugs.
As we said, it's too difficult,
Yeah.
too difficult.
In 1930s it was alcohol.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Alcohol. In 1930s it was alcohol. Drink.
1930 was forbidden in America.
Yeah, it took time. It spoiled the generation. It took 10 years, 15 years. And everybody started drinking.
More.
And then they got rid of it. Then you're tired of it. Like today,
Yes.
a respectable person is not respected if you're alcoholic. Bars are open, but there's not many people there at 7 o'clock.
Now.
No.
Yeah.
But it took 10 years, 15 years, which means a generation was destroyed.
That's right.
So this about the drug has been in the Congress for the last 20 years to make it legal. So there are pros and cons. One is saying we want to destroy a generation by the time they
can't
get tired.
do Congress fear.
No.
Fear.
It takes 10 years,
They
15
may
years,
kill
20
all
years.
of Congress people in one night. In one
So
night.
they are what do you call? It's like a snake. Let it go for a generation,
Handicap,
make it legal.
handicap
Handicap.
people?
Handicap, yeah.
No,
Handcuff. Tying their hands.
no.
What?
Catching people and escaping. What is that?
Kidnap.
Kidnap.
Kidnapping.
Yeah.
They kidnap one night whole Congress people. And government looking, where are our people? No Congress, no Senate. Oh.
Then they will think you're a terrorist.
No, when I'm saying Congress, which is people.
Huh?
Which is people. Congress is
Speaker
people.
also taking, kidnap. The speaker. What is important of the speaker?
Shaykh, then
The
they say
issue
Islam
is-
terrorist.
Huh?
If they do that, we do that, they say Islam terrorist.
What's that in?
He's saying that if the Muslims do that, if the Muslims are kidnapping Congress, they will call Muslims terrorists.
They should say that Muslims kidnapping whole Congress.
Congress is people.
Huh?
Congress is people. In America.
These people?
Yes.
What? Not
We
less
elect
people?
the congressman. Like this area
Eh,
elects me as a congressman. There are only 257 congress people. We elect as a people. They represent
You
us.
elect, but they gangsters will kidnap them.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is the government is tired. They don't know what to do.
That is true.
He said 20 years it took alcohol. 20 years. It spoiled one generation. By the time they got tired of alcohol.
Let,
So if they make drug is legal,
I know.
it might destroy another 10-15 years before they get tired. So what to do? They're
When
caught.
it was illegal, people running much more for
Exactly.
it. Now left,
Yeah. They went into this
they may do. When they are
casino.
making alcohol destroying also, this destroying, people may use their minds, don't use.
There is one drug in this country, crack cocaine. It's smokable cocaine. And it is becoming so widespread that even children in schools are selling. So quickly you become addicted. It is main reason for George Bush saying war on drugs, because all of society is becoming addicted to crack cocaine. Once or twice addicted.
No, because the cheapest drugs on the
If-
street available.
Also,
Mr. George Bush
That's why it's so harmful.
asking to give an end, he may do free.
Yes.
Make it free and finish.
Because cocaine, you can't afford.
Cocaine,
Yeah.
cocaine.
Crack cocaine is a chemical,
Cocaine.
synthetic.
Crack synthetic.
So you get addicted because of that reason.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shaykh.